Okay, hello and welcome to the eighth episode of season three of the quiz show. We are in Bangalore. We did general. What a thriller! Last question, decider, nail biting, and now we are back with a movies quiz. Movies quiz where we'll celebrate cinema, mostly Hindi and English. Maybe one or two. I don't know. No, mostly these two. We have three. All three of you are making your debut on the quiz show, right? Oh, fantastic! Let's do a quick round of intro, starting with Anubhav. Just basic. Where are you from? Where you studied? Whatever you want to say. In fact, just let's just add your favorite movie also at the end, just because it's movie quiz, right?
Hi, my name is Anubhav. I'm from Ranchi, but I've been living here for past 8 years. My favorite movie changes, but right now it's Apocalypse Now. And
Big round of applause for Anubhav.
I'm not
Ranchi, fantastic.
I'm not going to say anything else because there might be a question about Apocalypse Now.
Well, no. Movie?
Yeah,
No, I was actually, I'm very scared when I asked this. Earlier, a couple of times in quizzes, I've been like, tell me your favorite fun fact. And then, like, two बार ऐसा हुआ कि अरे भाई. Apocalypse Now I also love. I'm in love with Apocalypse Now. I recently went to Vietnam, so I revised Apocalypse Now and absolutely obsessed with that film. Oh, so good. So good.
I like the smell of napalm in the morning.
Oh, crazy. Okay, Apu.
Hi, I'm Apu. I'm from Trivandrum, Kerala, and I've been working in Bangalore for 2 years now. I am a UI UX designer, huge movie fan as well. Came to use here, thank God. And favorite movie would be Pulp Fiction.
Hey, big round of
Comes to
applause.
mind.
Crazy. I'm just scared. No. Okay. Cool. Pulp Fiction. I love Pulp Fiction. I have to say, I'm again obsessed with some movies you can just go and watch anytime. Pulp Fiction is one of those. Oh, so good. Okay, Sharon.
Hi, I'm Sharan. I'm from Bangalore. I'm currently working in the fintech space. Enthusiastic about quizzing, trivia, pop culture, travel in general. I've been attending a lot of pub quizzes of late, which has become pretty common in Bangalore since the past couple of years. A favorite movie, top of mind, Forrest Gump. But I've also been rewatching Interstellar and Inception a lot. So those
Nice.
movies have actually grown on me.
Nice. Nice. Big round of applause to Sharon. Okay. Cool. Anubhav, Apu, Sharon. Ready? We'll start. First question to Anubhav. Okay. Anubhav, I want two movies in your answer. Movies filmed in Marfa, Texas in August 2006 that were nominated for Best Picture, Best Director, Best Adapted Screenplay, Best Cinematography, Best Film Editing, and Best Sound Editing at the 80th Academy Awards. Ideally, again, even before another one, ideally I would not want to split points. Ideally, try and get both, whoever. Okay, just just a request.
Clarification. Both were shot in in Marfa.
Hmm. Amongst other places, maybe also other places, but majorly shot here. They were shot like very in the same area, and there are many stories of how something from this shoot will come to the other shoot, things like that. And both iconic, like famous films. Yes, looks like Anubhav is ready.
I'm ready to ask for clues. I'm pretty confident about one of the movie.
Hmm, hmm,
The other one, not so sure.
hmm,
Uh, so the one which I'm confident about is There Will Be Blood,
hmm.
and the one which I'm not so sure about is No Country for Old Men.
Beautifully done. So good. 10 points to Anubhav. Great start to the quiz. We are talking about There Will Be Blood and No Country for Old Men. Two great movies, both shot very close to each other. Anubhav gets 10 points. And there are stories of how There Will Be Blood ka smoke will actually sometimes go to No Country for Old Men ka shoot. Oh, fantastic. Both movies shot very nice. Great start. 10 points to Anubhav. Going to Apu. Okay. Some claim that the movie is loosely based on Paprika, as the concepts are similar. Some even say that he is the director, he was inspired by Kahn's work, but there is no exact quote of him saying that. Despite the vibrant and obscure animation, Satoshi Kon's Paprika is an unsettling story that tests the human psyche. The film follows a group of therapists and their journey in finding their stolen technology, the DC Mini, which allows them to enter a patient's dream. When the antagonist Inui, voiced by Toru Imori, gets his hands on the forbidden machine, he uses it to control the minds and dreams of the entire population of Japan. Which movie, released 4 years post Paprika, is said to be a ripped off Paprika by a lot of internet critics?
Is it Inception?
It is Inception. Oh, what are the odds? 10 points there to Apu. Yeah, a lot of people believe Inception is just a rip-off of Paprika.
Maybe if the dream portion wasn't mentioned, would have been a better question.
Yeah. Rajiv Masand in the house, everyone. Talk of internet critics. The internet critic right here कि एक second थोड़ा सा ना, if 2006 was not mentioned, I would have passed. Oh, this is Paprika. Even the frames, if you see, very, very, very similar between Paprika and Inception. 10 points there to Apu. Fantastic. Perfect start. No pressure, Sharan. 10 10. Direct to you. The film's title is based on the 1964 song O Dash Dash by Roy Orbison. The original screenplay was titled 3000 and was written by then struggling screenwriter J.F. Lawton. The opera featured in the film is La Traviata, which also served as an inspiration for its plot. The highly dramatic aria fragment that is repeated in the end of Dami tu Forza, which is Give Me Strength, from the opera. It was also the highest grossing R rated film released by Walt Disney Studios, holding the record for 34 years until Marvel Studios' Deadpool and Wolverine surpassed it in 2024. Which film is this?
Any hint?
Hmm?
Any
Hint?
clue?
All three of you are blocking, right? Anubhav is in fact in the mind he's saying 1964 song नहीं लिखा होता ना. Could have been much better. Ugh.
The only Roy Orbison song I know is Pretty Woman. So
Okay,
that's the guess.
that's your answer,
Yeah.
Pretty Woman. Perfect start to the quiz. Crazy boys. It is full 10 points. Oh, Pretty Woman. Of course, that's the biggest hint. Dash dash. It is Pretty Woman. Yeah. Okay. 10 10 10. Fantastic. Let's see who breaks the streak. Next direct is to Anubhav. Many have pulled in references to the Gorakhpur hospital tragedy and Dr. Kafil Khan being the source of inspiration. Dr. Kafil Khan, who hails from Gorakhpur, Uttar Pradesh, became widely known for his involvement in the 2017 Gorakhpur hospital deaths. Dr. Khan was arrested and faced legal troubles related to the incident, which brought attention to systemic issues within the healthcare system. In the film, the supposedly inspired character explores themes of medical ethics, responsibility, and the challenges faced by healthcare professionals. Which character is this from a recently released film? When I say recently, means last 2 3 years, not too far back in time.
Can I ask for hints?
How the turntables. Apu Sharan, are you? Apu is nicely blocking. Apu is like, hi, bhai, thoda aram se.
I will not pass. I'm going to guess Shah Rukh Khan's character from Jawan.
No, passing to Apu.
My lack of Bollywood knowledge doesn't help, but is this Shahid?
Shahid? Oh, the.
No.
No. Going to Sharan.
This is, I think, the movie is Jawan only,
Hmm.
but the female actress. So she's in Dangal, the younger sister.
Sharan is actually waiting. Maybe इस पे ही निकल जाऊं मैं. Okay, that's it.
Saina, I think first name is Saina or
Oh God. Okay, we'll stop. We'll take another round. No problem. Okay, so Jawan is correct. I didn't react, Anubhav, because I was waiting if somebody gives me the exact answer.
Yeah,
But
I can I take a shot?
sure.
Sania Malhotra.
Yeah, okay, that is correct. It is Dr. Iram character from Jawan. But I was waiting for something more specific. But even if I didn't expect anyone to remember Dr. Iram per se, but the doctor's character, but like the actor's name, which you finally got, Sainya, Dangal, this thing. So we'll close this. Let's see the split because Anubhav actually got Jawan in the picture, but Sharan got the Sania Malhotra's character. Anubhav is getting 5 for Jawan, and Sharan is getting 7 for Dr. Iram's character from Jawan. Okay, great. So Anubhav and Sharan, which means the next direct will be to Anubhav. Anubhav, ricinus or rickiness dash is a species of chewing lice which parasitizes parasitizes समझ गए ना क्या बोल रहे हैं the calendra lark which is melanocorph calendra in Azerbaijan. The species name is derived from dash dash, a fictional character. According to Miroslav Volin, Ulrich Sinkra, and Ivan Literak, the first author's fiance noticed a similarity between the head of the R dash and the character's helmet. Give me the iconic character after which this species is named. Sorry, Sharan, you have a clarification? Go for it.
Yeah, can you just clarify between the head of the R dot dash?
Because that dash is the character's name. Like if it's named after Sharan, then it's
Okay.
R is Ricinus or Ricinus. Sharan something.
I think I've used my luck.
Hmm.
This is the main villain of Mad Max.
No, going to Appu.
Just a clarification: is the character's helmet famous? Is
Must be famous enough to become part of a quiz in far off land in India from Azerbaijan.
I don't know, Gandalf?
No, going to Sharon.
The answer is a two-letter word, right?
Sure, yeah, two word.
Two word.
Huh.
Yeah. The speed racer. Speed racer.
No. Okay, we'll start again with Anubhav. Okay, okay. So yeah, two word iconic, really iconic character, Appu. Very famous. Okay, very like. Okay, helmet is very important in his life. It's very important, part of his personality. Anybody who wants to block now? Do you feel like you missed an obvious thing, or should I continue with hints? Continue? Okay. Um, Part of a franchise, like a very famous franchise. Apu, are you blocking? But Apu is like, oh, Shahid also I blocked. Shahid thought he was not doctor only, he was lawyer.
Block.
Block?
Yeah.
Sharon has blocked. Okay. Anubhav, whenever you're ready.
I'm guessing. Sorry, that was a standalone movie.
Okay.
No,
Anubhav.
again, I'll not pass. I'll just say James Hunt.
No, going to Apu.
Darth Vader?
Yes, brother. Yes. Yes. It's called Rickinus Vaderis or something. It's Darth Vader. Okay. 6 points to Apu. And it is Darth Vader. Named after Darth Vader. Helmet. Iconic fictional character. Next direct is to Sharon. Okay, Sharon. Certain film is based on the novel I Married a Dead Man, which was also adapted for a variety of other screen productions. In its Bollywood adaptation, Asha Bhosle performed Mera Naam Hai Shabnam in the talk sung style of Rex Harrison in My Fair Lady from 1964, and thus is often incorrectly dubbed the first Hindi rap number. It was second in a string of 9 films on which Shakti Samant and Rajesh Khanna collaborated. According to The Hindu, on screen, Rajesh Khanna never appeared to be lip syncing. So convincing were his expressions, his presence, backed by the music, remained the main source of strength for a movie's success. Name the Bollywood hit.
This movie came out in which year? The Bollywood movie came out in which year?
All of you want this hint? Late 60s, somewhere around 1970, so 68 to 70 के range में. Somewhere around 1970 in terms of plus minus 1 year, 1 or 2 years, 1 year.
Is it Kati Patang?
Full 10 points. It is Kati Patang. 10 points to Sharan. Well done. It is Kati Patang. What was the big this thing, Sharan? Like, you know, कैसे strike किया?
I was aware that Shakti Samanta is the director,
Nice,
and
nice.
then
Yeah, good enough.
somehow
Once you
the
know.
posters seemed familiar.
Yeah,
So
yeah, that's all. Yeah. Shakti Samant and Rajesh Khanna was biggest clue. 10 points to Sharan. Which means next direct is to Anubhav. Oh. Anubhav, principal photography of this film began in January 2020 with A24 announcing that it would finance and distribute the film. Around this time, the directors were invited by Marvel Studios to discuss the possibility of them developing the first season of the Disney Plus series Loki, which also deals with a storyline involving the multiverse. But the duo, already not really interested in the project, declined as they were about to start shooting their own movie about the same concept. Shooting took 38 days, mostly in Simi Valley, California. Which 2022 movie am I discussing here?
The Grey Man.
The
The Grey Man.
Not the Grey Man, going to Appu.
When you're saying involving the multiverse, it's just multiverse as a concept, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
something to do with multiverse. Yeah.
Is it everything everywhere all at once?
Yes, of course. Great crack. It is everything, everywhere, all at once. 11.2 Appu. Now everything fits because that movie also has a director duo. That was a big clue. Duo, and they went to Loki and they were like, we are already making a movie about multiverse and all that. California shot another clue, 38 days, so not like one of those Marvel big budget this thing. And 2022 movie, everything, everywhere, all at once. Ooh, 11 to Apu, and which means next direct will be to Sharan. Okay, on this I'm already clarifying, just in the interest of time. The answer will have uh, two parts. Okay, if somebody gives me both parts, I'll give that person full points. If somebody gives me just one part and then nobody gives me the second part, then we'll give some point to the person who gave one part and close this and not take another round for the other part. Are you guys getting it? Okay. For example, Jawan and Sania Malhotra, for example. If you said Jawan, nobody added anything else, we'll give you points, close this. But if somebody said Jawan and Sania Malhotra, then we'll give points like that. Okay, cool. This is a direct for Sharan. Sharon Tarantino himself has said that A, which is his movie, was influenced by Stanley Kubrick's 1956 film B. I didn't go out of my way to do a rip-off of B, but I did think of it as my B, my take on that kind of heist movie. The film's plot was also inspired by the 1952 film Kansas City Confidential. Additionally, Joseph H. Lewis's 1955 film The Big Combo and Sergio Corbucci's 1966 film Django inspired the scene where a police officer is tortured in a chair as per experts. What are A and B? Again, repeating, if you give me A and B in the first round, I'll give you full points. If somebody just gives me A and nobody else gives B, then I'll give part points for A and close this.
A is Reservoir Dogs.
Okay.
No idea about B.
No idea on B. Okay, okay, I'll come back to you. Passing to Anubhav.
So A is Reservoir Dogs. B, I don't have a clue, so I'm gonna guess 2001: A Space Odyssey.
No, that'll be very weird. If Reservoir also inspired from मार्स ही लूट लेते हैं ऐसा कुछ. Going to Appu.
I don't know if tortured in a chair is throwing me off, but if it's Reservoir Dogs, is B Clockwork Orange?
No, no, no. Okay, so like I said in the beginning, if either one of you had gotten me the B wala part, then I would have given full point. But good for Sharan, nobody cracked it. So we'll give part points to Sharan only for A and close this. Okay, 6 we have decided, Sharan. Sorry, you're saying something.
Yeah, but I'll just take a shot at B.
If just for fun, no.
Yeah, just
no,
for fun. I'm not sure. Is it Streetcar Named Desire?
No, no, that's not Kubrick. The Killing. This is yeah, Reservoir Dogs and the Killing inspired Reservoir Dogs. We just added a bunch of other things just for fun. If you notice, the tortured chair is just Pulp Fiction randomly. There is that chair, and Django randomly we put just to be like, it says heist, but why does it say Django? Okay. Reservoir Dogs and Killing. 6 points to Sharan. Basis democratic setup that we have had here on point system. People are feeling so nice. Okay, 6 points to Sharan, which means next direct will be to Anubhav. Okay, Anubhav, it is a 1994 American historical mystery drama film directed and produced by Robert Redford. Dramatizing the scandals of the 1950s, the screenplay by Paul Atanasio adapts the memoirs of Richard N. Goodwin, a US congressional lawyer who investigated the accusations by the show producers. The film chronicles the rise and fall of Charles Van Doren after the fixed loss of Herb Stample and Goodwin's subsequent probe. Which 1994 Oscar nominated movie is this?
Clarifying question.
Huh.
Is the scandal referenced in the name of the movie?
Mm, Anybody blocking? Sorry, checking before. Okay. Mm, the not really the scandal, but the movie name is where the scandal happened in some sense.
The only scandal which I remember in that timeline is the Cuban Missile Crisis, but I can't say the movie name.
What timeline? Acha, 50s type. Okay, 60s. So Cuban Missile Crisis is your guess? No. Passing to Apu.
Is it LA Confidential?
No, no. Passing to Sharan.
The Pelican Brief.
Not the Pelican Brief. Okay, we'll take another round. So the big clue here is there is somewhere we have seen something. Show producers. That is a big clue. Okay, the scandal was in a show, like in a TV show. Okay, something happened in a TV show involving this guy, Charles Van Doren, and the fixed loss in a TV show. Okay, and then that scandal became a thing probed by a congressman. This 1994 film is about that scandal that happened in a TV show, which was about loss and win and whatever. 94 Oscar nomination. 94 was a crazy year for Oscar nomination, if you all know. This was one of those movies with like Lion King and Pulp Fiction, Shawshank Redemption, Forrest Gump. Should we give more clue or are you blocking?
Andaz apna apna.
Are we blocking or more hints? More hints on the film? Okay, this one hint. If you know the answer, you know what hint is coming. Yes. Block. Oh, of course, Apu. Sorry, I thought you wanted hints. Okay, we'll give you one green and a red board next time to do that thing. Okay, Anubhav, whenever you're ready.
The Truman Show.
Not the Truman Show. Going to Apu.
Is it the quiz?
The quiz. I'll give it to you at second round. The quiz show. Okay. Or just quiz show. Okay. Quiz show. 50 million people watched, but no one saw a thing. It was about cheating in a quiz show. And yeah, we are literally doing a quiz show right now. 1994. This is Charles Van Doren was involved in that. 50s. They hacked. Yeah, yeah. Okay, cool. That brings us to halftime. Let's take a quick look at the scores, halftime scores. Anubhav with 10 for There Will Be Blood, No Country for Old Men, and 5 for Jawan Fanda. He's on 15 right now. 15, 15, 15. Then we come to Apu. Apu had 10 for Inception, 6 for Apu had 6 for Darth Vader and 11 for Everything Everywhere All at Once. Apu is on 27 points. 27. Sharan has 10 for Pretty Woman, 7 for Jawan Fanda, Sania Malhotra, 10 for Kati Patang, and 6 for Reservoir Dogs. Sharan is leading right now with 33 points. Yes, Apu.
Quiz show? Did you?
Whoa. Hey, I missed that. Yeah, yeah. I got distracted with cheating. Uh, yeah, so yeah, after 11 for Everything Everywhere, you also got 6, na? 6 for quiz show. Apu is also on 33. Oh, 33, 33, 15. Close, close quiz. Second round will now start with Sharan, Apu, Anubhav in that order. Let's begin. Second half. First direct to Sharan. Sharan, Ode to My Father is a 2014 South Korean drama film directed by Yoon Jae Kyun, Starring Won Jung Min, Yoonjin Kim, and Oh Dal Soo. It depicts South Korean history from the 1950s to the present day through the life of an ordinary man. As he experiences events such as the Hungnam evacuation of 1950 during the Korean War, the government's decision to dispatch nurses and miners to West Germany in the 1960s, and the Vietnam War. Which 2019 Indian film is a remake of this film, which traces the history of South Korea parallel to a man's life spanning from 1950s to the 2010s.
So the original traces the history of South Korea parallel to a man's life, right? So
Hmm.
in India, obviously, it's in
Yeah,
India's
yeah.
context.
Correct, correct. Yeah.
Is this Bharat?
It is Bharat. Yes. It is Bharat. 10 points to Sharan. It is Bharat. It is Bharat. Bharat is a remake of Ode to My Father. Fantastic. Next direct will be to Apu. Okay, I'm talking about a certain Bond film. It's the only Bond film to have been directed by Peter R. Hunt, with this serving as his directorial debut. Following Sean Connery's decision to retire from the role after You Only Live Twice, Eon selected George Lazenby, a model with no prior acting credits, to play the part of James Bond. During filming, Lazenby announced that he would play the role of Bond only once. Connery returned to portray Bond in 1971's Diamonds Are Forever. The title of this film is a play on a phrase commonly seen on correspondence from government departments in the United Kingdom, Canada, Australia, and other countries that share the same monarch as their head of state. Which Bond film are we talking about?
Pass.
Oh, Pakka? Okay, passing to Anubhav.
On Her Majesty's Secret Service.
Beautifully done. Yes. 11 points to Anubhav. It is on Her Majesty's Secret Service. That was a big clue in terms of Queen and thing. And usually it says on Her, like Her Majesty's Service, on Her Majesty's Service. You just added Her Majesty's Secret Service. Fantastic. 11 points there to Anubhav, which means next direct will be to Sharan. Sharan, these are 72 stone steps leading up to the east entrance of the Philadelphia Museum of Art in Philadelphia that gained global fame after being featured in 70s. The creator recounted that the genesis of it occurred when they were constrained by a tight budget. Identified the steps one night while searching for locations around the city. How do we know them better? Like, what is this thing doing in a movie quiz, essentially?
Rocky.
Yes, yes, Rocky steps. 10 points there to Sharan. These are Rocky steps. These are the steps he runs. People still go there, take photos and all that. Rocky steps, Philadelphia. That theme music comes now. Everyone's going. Next direct is to Appu. Okay, again similar um to the Reservoir Dogs killing. There are two parts. Same thing. If somebody gets both parts, full points. If somebody gets only one part, we'll give part points close. Okay, ready? With that knowledge, we'll start with Appu. Okay, a certain film is based on the true story of Piston, played by Depp, an FBI undercover agent who infiltrated the Bonanno crime family in New York City during the 1970s under the alias Dash Dash, a jewel thief from Vero Beach, Florida. The term X used in the movie is used to describe something that is fake or counterfeit. While the term existed in Italian American slang, the film popularized its usage in mainstream culture. The film, written by Paul Attanasio, is based on the 1988 nonfiction book Dash Dash My Undercover Life in the Mafia by Joseph D. Piston and Richard Woodley. Give me the blanks. So, blanks is the movie name, book name, movie name, and X.
Velvet gold mine.
Hmm?
Velvet gold mine.
No, no. Passing to Anubhav.
The answer which I have does not star Johnny Depp. Therefore, I'm just gonna say Mordecai.
No. Passing to Sharan.
Pass.
Oh, okay. Okay. So, this is obviously a name, like Dash Dash. Uh, and X. So, let's park for now. Okay, this initials are DB, if that helps, like Deutsche Bank, DB. Yeah,
Block.
helps. Okay,
Block.
okay. We'll start whenever Apu is ready.
No clue. The only DB that is coming to mind is Don Bosco.
Nice. Nice, nice, nice. But unfortunately, Johnny Depp is not Don Bosco. Going to Anubhav.
I am blanking on this. I'm so pissed.
Should we pass?
Pass.
Okay, passing to Sharon.
Donnie Brasco.
Yeah, Don Bosco was not too far. Apu. Very common. Okay, okay. The term called Fugazi. Do you guys know? Have you guys seen this? That's Al Pacino going, oh yeah, I know what a Fugazi is, pal. From Donnie Brasco, basically. Donnie Brasco, Al Pacino, and Johnny Depp. Okay, so like we had said that we'll give points only for Donnie Brasco. 5, 6, 7. 7 to Sharon. Next direct is to Apu. Okay. Apu, one of the characters, Paparazzo, from this movie is the inspiration for the popular metonym, as we all know, paparazzi, a word for intrusive photojournalists. Further, the 1964 Bob Dylan song Motorcycle Nightmare contains a reference to the film with the lyrics, then in comes his daughter, whose name was Rita. She looked like she stepped out of dash dash dash, which is the movie name. The theme of the film is predominantly cafe society, the diverse and glittery world rebuilt upon the ruins and poverty of the Italian post war period. All I want from you is which movie are we talking about?
Is it the Marlin Rouge?
No, no, going to Anubhav.
I'm just going to rhyme it.
Yeah, yeah.
She looked like she stepped out of pool of pita.
Pool of Pita. Sharon.
One clarification: the blanks, the last word of the blank is supposed to rhyme with
Of
Rita, is it?
course, that is the hint. Yeah, I mean,
Whose name was Rita?
whole purpose of that sentence is that so you can see and deduce.
No, no idea. La Isla Bonita.
Nice, good track. Okay, we'll take one more round. Yes, Sharon is on good track. Even Anubhav was on good track. Three-word answer. Yeah, are you ready already, Appu?
Yeah.
Go for it then.
La Dolce Vita.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah. 5 points there to Appu, the classic La Dolce Vita, and that was the clue all along. Three-word. Three-word has to rhyme with Rita. Italian. Just go for it. La Dolce Vita. Okay, 5 points to Appu. Next direct is to Anubhav. Anubhav, again talking about a certain film. We are discussing the best-known work of Italian neo-realism, the movement that formally began with Roberto Rossellini's Rome, Open City, 1945, and aimed to give cinema a new degree of realism. De Sica had just made Shoeshine in 1946, but was unable to get financial backing from any major studio for the film. So he raised the money himself from friends. Wanting to portray the poverty and unemployment of post war Italy, he co wrote a script with Cesare Zavattini and others using only the title and few plot devices of a little known novel of the time by poet and artist Luigi Bartolini. In Bartolini's novel, the title referred to a post war culture of rampant dashes and disrespect for civil order, countered only by an inept police force and indifferent allied occupiers. Which movie are we talking about? I'm adding an extra hint, late 1940s. In terms of timeline, just after World War. So late 1940s.
I'm just gonna guess debauchery.
No, passing to Sharon.
Referred to post-war culture of rampant mafia.
Movie name, Mafia. No, no, passing to Apu.
Riots.
No, no. I think I don't know why you guys are focusing on the blank. Sorry, I shouldn't have mentioned the blank only. Anyway, we'll start again with Anubhav. Okay. Again, Italian film. Director is given. One of those films, like every time you have a list of all-time greatest films, or you talk to any director, what movie inspired? I saw this and I became a director. Even a lot of pretentious people you'll meet around you only will be like, "तूने ये नहीं देखा, man? How do you call himself a film fan?" That kind of a film. Okay.
Block.
Block. Sharon has met with many pretentious Hivites. Okay, whenever you are ready, Anubhav. This has been blocked. Sorry, it's your direct, no? Yeah, yeah, Anubhav, your direct.
I'm trying to find Italian version of the word which I'm trying to think.
Hmm. No, I'm just looking at the English title.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Just clarifying. Because, yeah,
Capitalism.
not going to Sharon.
Bicycle thieves.
Yeah, bicycle thief, bicycle thief. Ladri di biche bikli. So basically, yeah, everyone says the bicycle thief inspired them to become directors. And yeah,
So
even
the book is called The Bicycle Thief, and
yeah,
then it got made into a movie called Bicycle Thieves.
yeah,
You say?
and post-war culture, rampant thievery and disrespect. Okay, bicycle thief. A lot of people say, yeah, bicycle thief greatest. Even Dobika Zameen and all were sort of inspired from bicycle thief. Sharon got this. Sharon got 6 points for this. No? Okay. Next direct is to Apu. Apu, Harry Powell is a fictional character in Davis Grubb's 1953 novel, The Night of the Hunter, known as Preacher. He was portrayed by Robert Mitchum in Charles Lawton's 1955 film adaptation. Powell is a self declared itinerant preacher who is also a con artist and serial killer. He has the words, the P is just an example, you can imagine X also. He has the words X tattooed on the knucklehead of one hand and Y tattooed on the other. A fact that he explains to his victims by using his hands in a sermon about the eternal struggle between good and evil. What are the two things that are tattooed on his hands?
No, no, no. I'm
Huh.
clarifying question.
Huh.
No, let's take it.
Okay, we'll start whenever Apu is ready, no problem.
Heaven and hell.
Heaven, hell. No, going to Anubhav. But good guess, like good track. Yeah.
Angels and demons.
No. Going to Sharon.
Angel and Satan.
Not angel and Satan. Quickly, we'll take one more round, okay? Of course, it's antonym, right? Like, both are four-letter words. Anything is coming, or should I add more hint? More hint? Apu will obviously want more. Uh, dash dash relationship. That's another clue.
A block.
Okay. Okay. Blocked. It's blocked, brother. We have to be fast now.
Unblock.
What? ये क्या गेम खेल रहा है बे? ये क्या स्कूल का स्टैचू स्टैचू खेल रहा है? स्टैचू. No, no, no. अरे we'll take one round here. Dash dash relationship to now Anubhav is blocked.
Pass.
Pass. Pass और दूर. Okay, Anubhav.
So sorry for this. Love hate.
Love hate. Yes. Yes, love and hate. Two antonyms, both four letters. Love hate and love hate relationship. 6 points there to Anubhav, which means congrats, Sharon. Yeah, I think so. Okay. Next direct is to Sharon. In the mixed team archery event at Tokyo Olympics 2020, an arrow from South Korea's An San hit and split an arrow shot by teammate Kim Jae-dok on their way to gold. This is almost impossible to achieve and is known as an XY arrow. According to World Archery, this may have been the first time an XY arrow was ever filmed at a competition. The two arrows are now on display at the Olympic Museum in Lausanne, Switzerland. XY is a legendary character featured in literature, theatre, and cinema as a highly skilled archer and swordsman, including a 2010 movie by Ridley Scott.
Robin Hood.
Yes, that is correct. It is Robin Hood. 10 points there to Sharon. Next direct is to Appu. In an interview with the Telegraph, the director asserted Dash has been a story that has stayed with me for 15 years. There was something in it that didn't die. Usually, you lose interest in a story beyond a certain point. On the story, he added, some years ago, I made a half-hour episode for a TV series, 1999, for Z TV's Rishte, starring Aditya Srivastav and Kartika Rane. And that's where I first got a hint for this story. And then it all settled down to this journey of two characters. As for the central female lead, I thought I would cast someone with some experience of life, someone who had probably been through some relationships. While penning the script, he stated he had to change many scenes of the film because he felt they were becoming too similar to his previous 2007 film, Dash Dash Dash. Name the director and the 2014 film.
Is it Love Aajkal?
Uh,
Imtiaz Ali.
Love Aajkal and Imtiaz Ali. Okay, I'll come back to you, Appu. Going to Anubhav.
It's Imtiaz Ali and the 2014 movie is Ye Jawani Hai Diwani.
No. One mismatch has happened. Going to Sharan.
No, so the 2014 movie is Highway.
Hmm.
Director is Imtiaz Ali, and the 2007 movie is Jab We Met.
Perfect. Brother. Nailed it. Yeah, I didn't need Jab We Met, but yeah, you got it. Highway and Imtiaz Ali. 8 to Sharan, 4 to Appu. Seems fair. Okay. Yeah, because then you'll end on very good number, Appu. I'll tell you later. 8 for Sharan. Okay, that brings us to the end of our movies quiz for Bangalore. Big round of applause to all three of you. It didn't go down to the wire like the general one, but the quizzing standards were nevertheless fantastic. Let's look at the score. Anubhav had 15 in the first half, then he got 11 for On Her Majesty's Secret Service and 6 for Love Hate. Correct? Anubhav ends on 32. 32. Appu had 33, got 5 for La Dolce Vita and 4 for Imtiaz Ali, which means you end on 42, Appu. That's what I was saying. You ended on the best number ever. Sharon was on 33 in the first half. It was a close match in the first half, but second half really skewed things towards Sharon with 10 for Bharat, Rocky Steps 10, then Donnie Brasco 7, then Bicycle Thief 6, then Robin Hood 10, and then Imtiaz Ali and Highway 8. Sharon is the winner of the movies quiz with 84 points. That brings us to the end of movies quiz. I'll give a book to you, Sharon, and then we'll close this. Then, sorry, book has fallen down. Just like the documentary made on them, it has tanked. This was a book gifted to me by Shrimoy on my birthday. I have read Kindle version of this. I have read the hard copy of this. I have seen every movie ever written, and I probably remember every big dialogue ever written by them. Big fan of Salim Javed. This is for you, Sharon. Please come and take. It's a movie called Written by Salim Javed, and it talks about all their movies one by one. So it's a great read. Little bit we have to look there and pose and all. Then you have to give me. I'll write note and give it to you. Now let's pose somewhere. That one. Thank you so much.